say that's my grave you've dug, then I say to you, make certain you shoot straight, because you'll never have another chance.
Have Gun, Will Travel. Starring Mr. John Daner as Paladin. San Francisco, 1875. The Carlton Hotel, headquarters of the man called Paladin.
What's this? Miss Wong. Did you notice anything unusual about this newspaper when you brought it in?
Oh, no, sir, Mr. Paladin. Oh, no.
Somebody has clipped an article out of the personals column. Here, look at that.
Miss Wong not cut paper.
I think you're protesting a little too much, Miss Wong. Now, where is it?
Miss Wong maybe not can find it.
Miss Wong maybe look in apron pocket.
Oh. Here, Mr. Paladin.
Thank you. Now, let's see why you were hiding it from me.
Mr. Paladin.
To whom it may concern, be it hereby known that on March 14th, 1875, in the town of Bedrock, one Paladin, resident of the Carlton Hotel in San Francisco, will be shot and killed by Bartolo Tejada.
Who's this man?
Well, I had him sent to prison several years ago. Apparently, he's been released.
Will you not go, please, Mr. Paladin? He sounds like a very dangerous man. Oh.
Well, I'll have to take the first stage.
Please, Mr. Paladin.
Would you help me pack, Miss Wong?
Please, sir.
Bartolo Tejada was a man to be reckoned with. I had caused him to be sent to the territorial prison at Yuma some 8 years before for killing 5 people in a stage holdup. It was a lengthy, rowdy trial, and the moment his sentence was pronounced, Tejada had risen slowly from his chair and, glowering blackly at me, announced that he would someday kill Senor Paladin. Bedrock was on the east side of the Tehachapi, halfway between San Francisco and Yuma. I arrived there on the 13th of March, the day before my scheduled death.
Miss Paladin?
Huh?
Here you are, Mr. Paladin?
Yes.
Well, I am Arthur Jensen. I manage the Queen's Hotel here in Bedrock, Mr. Paladin. I had your rooms ready and waiting for you.
What rooms, Mrs. Jensen?
Why, the rooms you ordered.
I didn't order any.
But I have your letter right here in my pocket, see?
Yeah, I see.
It's very plain. You're asking for a suite of rooms at the Queen's Hotel, and there's your signature.
Mr. Jensen.
Yes?
If I had wanted a suite of rooms in Bedrock, I'm sure I would have chosen your hotel. Shall we go?
Yes, sir.
My suite of rooms at the Queen's Hotel consisted of one large room fronting on the main street. Besides the usual ornate chair and table, there was a gigantic bed for which I was very thankful. I wanted to face March 14th with a clear head and a night of sound sleep behind me. I had been asleep for what seemed to be hours when suddenly I was awakened by sounds from the street below. What? Oh.
But we have no more room. But, senor, you make a great mistake. I might not be a reasonable policeman, amigos. But there's a sex of you. Amigos, these men from the hotel, they look like a dancing man to me. This here also inside.
Hey, you men down there, quiet! Now leave that man alone. This is a peaceful town. Let's just keep it that way.
But, senor, he refuses to give us a place to sleep. I would rather see him dance.
I warn you, don't start that again, Tejada.
Caray. Who is this mongrel who calls my name?
Never mind. Just keep your guns quiet.
Hey, you're very bold, senor. Come down here so that I may see your face in the light. Or maybe you like to dance too.
Oh, no, you don't.
He's good, very good, senor. You just shot me gun from my hand. Bueno. Now you come down.
Paladin, what is it? What's going on here?
See for yourself.
That's my desk clerk down there with those ruffians. Here, you men down there. What do you want?
Who are you, mister?
I'm the manager of this hotel.
Oh, senor, hotel. We're tired men. We've ridden far.
Are you Mr. Tejada?
Oh, sí, Bartolo Tejada.
Your rooms are waiting for you, Mr. Tejada. I'll come right down.
Muy bien,
What?
mister.
You mean that you're putting him up in this hotel?
Well, what can I do, Mr. Paladin? He made reservations also.
Even though I knew that Tejada and his men were staying at the same hotel, and that I'd have to face him the next day, I managed to get a good night's sleep. In the morning, I found Mr. Jensen at the desk downstairs, and he told me that Tejada was still in his room. So I went into the dining room and enjoyed a quiet breakfast alone. At least it was quiet until I felt the cold steel of a gun muzzle against the nape of my neck.
And now, Senor Trouble, I'm going to kill you for what you did last night.
Take the gun away from my head, Tejada.
Turn me around, stranger.
You! It's you! And to think, gringo, I might have killed you without first seeing your face. Chihuahua. To kill you like that would hurt me more than you. After all these years of waiting. Alison?
Mi amigo.
Go back to bed.
But, amigo, you promised I could bury the stranger.
As I say, I'm not going to need you till later. I'll let you know.
I will dig the grave deep, Bartolo.
And long. Senor Paladin is very tall.
This is Senor Paladin?
Oh, see?
Aye, Senor Paladin. You will let me know, cousin.
See, I'm going to let you know. Well, after 8 years we meet again, no? 8 years behind bars, and I had you to think about all this time. How has it been for you, Paladin?
All right?
While you're looking well. How is it no one has put a bullet in you?
What's to be gained by killing me?
Oh, many things, senor. You know, you and I, Paladin, we got many things in common. I see you like good food. Well, so do I. And you wear the best clothes. So do I. And I know you have many beautiful senoritas where you live. Well, I too have beautiful senoritas. We're very much alike, Senor Paladin.
Tejada, we're nothing alike.
You know, it's almost a shame that I have to kill you. Let's pretend for a moment that we could be friends, that you and I could go to San Francisco together. You could show me many things.
I'd show you nothing. I wouldn't walk in the same street with you, Tejada. If I could do it again, I'd send you back to prison. I'm tired of this conversation. I'm looking at your dirty face.
Hey, well, where are you going?
Outside, I need some fresh air.
Well, I can wait. I've waited 8 years, Senor Paladin. Go, have your walk. I can wait till you come back. Come in. Oh, Mr. Paladin, come in.
Jensen?
I wondered where you were. Haven't seen you around the hotel for the past hour or so.
I was out taking a look at your town.
Oh, well, sit down. Sit down.
Thank you.
Will you have a cigar?
Yeah, thanks.
Here's my own personal cigar.
Huh, that's curious, Mr. Jensen.
Sir?
Your cigar case, it has the initials A.B. Isn't it yours?
Well, it belonged to an uncle of mine.
Oh, I see.
Now, how do you like our town?
Well, Tell me something, Mr. Jensen. You said Tejada had a reservation at your hotel.
That's right.
May I see his letter, please?
Yes, of course. Well, I am sorry, Mr. Paladin. He doesn't seem to be here.
Maybe it's in your pocket with my letter.
Huh?
Why don't you look?
Oh, well. Now, that's very strange. It is here.
May I see it, please? Very good. Now the other one, please. The one that I sent.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. Mr. Jensen, I'd like you to verify something here. Look, does anything strike you about the writing on these two letters?
Well, no, sir. Why?
Oh, I'd say that the handwriting is the same, wouldn't you?
Well, no, I...
Oh, Senor Paladin, you've returned.
Oh, just the intrusion to your office, Mr. Jensen, but Alisol told me that Senor Paladin would run away, ¿verdad, Alisol?
So I was wrong. I get the shovel now, Bartolo?
Patient, Primo. I'm not going to kill Senor Paladin with the first shot.
You're very sure of yourself, aren't you, Tejada?
Oh, see? We go now, Paladin. We find a nice quiet spot.
All right.
Alisol, you come. Bring your horse and your shovel. This will do, Paladin.
Yeah, all right.
Now we're going to stand back to back and then walk 30 paces, and we'll face each other. And Alisol is going to drop a stick, and when the stick hits the ground, we're going to shoot. It's agreed, huh?
You really think I'd turn my back to you or your cousin?
Well, it's all right. We're going to kid you anyway. Take his gun, Alisol.
See, it's my pleasure.
You take a step, Alisol, you die. Don't you see, he's sacrificing you to get me. You try to take my gun, I'll shoot you.
Your cousin, the gringo, he's fast with a gun?
Why don't you find out?
Wait, Paladin, there's one thing I forget. I promised my friends at the prison that before you die, you'll first chew and then swallow the lie you print about me.
What lie?
This! In the human newspapers. Are you going to keep the hat on the 14th day of March at Bedrock?
How I'm... Well, let me see that paper.
Here, Gringo. No, don't read it. Chew it.
Tejada, we've been taken. We've been used. Here, let me show you something. You see this paper? It's out of the San Francisco Call. There's a newspaper printed in San Francisco. Now read that.
I cannot read.
And I'll read it to you. To whom it may concern, be it hereby known that on March 14th, 1875, in the town of Bedrock, one Paladin, resident of the Carlton Hotel in San Francisco, will be shot and killed by Bartolo Tejada.
But it's the same as mine, only...
Yes, only in your note, you are the one who's going to be killed.
Yeah, Paladin, this means we both have one enemy, the same enemy.
Exactly right, and whoever it is hopes that we'll shoot one another.
Yeah, and if I kill you, then this person maybe kills me because I'm not going to know who he is.
Tejada, come, my feet hurt. I'll kill him now, then we go home, huh?
No, caution. I must think first. Paladin, let's get some wine.
Yes, Tejada, I think we should have a talk about our common enemy. How about Jack Peters?
Peters, Jack Peters. No.
I shall drink more wine. My head would think better.
It's got to be someone we both know, Tejada. Someone that hates one or both of us. Now, you just think hard.
Ayana. Oh, no.
Tejada, just think of something funny.
What is it, cousin?
Estoy pensando en este muchacho. ¿Cuál es su nombre? Blessed Game, el cual mataste en la cárcel.
What's that? Who did you kill?
Oh, Alisol, he's just trying to be funny. You know, a boy was killed in prison, and his papa think that I do it, so he threatened to get revenge.
What was his name?
Blessing game.
Blessing Game.
Well, it was very funny. Bartolo, he carried his letter around with him many weeks in prison. So, and I come to visit him, I read it to him, and he said this man, Blessing Game, will kill Tejada one day. He will get revenge for his son.
Did you kill him, Tejada?
He did it.
Silencio.
Silencio.
You, Paladin, have you no more enemies?
This game is wearing on me. I think I'll go back to the hotel and get some sleep. We can continue this in the morning. And
Alisol, listen to me. See? Follow him. He knows who my enemy is. Until I know, I cannot kill Paladin.
Yes, who is it?
Paladin.
Oh, you're back, Mr. Paladin. What happened?
Perhaps you can tell me. What was supposed to happen, Mr. Blessing Game?
Blessing Game? Mr. Paladin,
The initials A.B. on your cigar case stand for Arthur Blessing Game, don't they?
Yes, you should have known you'd figure it out. Mr. Paladin, the only son I had went to prison. I was going to help him make a new life when he got out, but he was killed in a fight in that prison. Tejada did it. And I swore that I'd get him.
Why did you bring me into it?
Well, I'm no match for Tejada. I had to get someone to do it for me. I learned that at his trial, he threatened to kill you.
Then you put the ads in the paper.
Yes, I knew that you were the better man, Mr. Paladin. Now that the job is done, what can anyone do to me?
And there's only one thing, Mr. Jensen. Tejada is still alive.
You see, you're blessing him. Tejada lives. He breathes. Alisol, take Paladin's gun.
But Tejada...
Do it!
He's so very fast.
Do it, I said.
What are you afraid of, Alisol? He's got 2 guns on me. Do you need better odds than that?
Bartolo, you take his gun.
Son of a pig. Paladin, you die.
Another time, Tejada. I dropped the gun. Alisol. Drop it.
Don't shoot, senor. I'm a peaceful man.
Paladin, you did it. You killed Tejada. My plan worked.
Yeah. Maybe so. But I don't see your son.
What do you mean?
Killing Tejada didn't bring your son back to you, Mr. Blessing Game.
Have Gun Will Travel. Created by Herb Meadow and Sam Rolfe, is produced and directed in Hollywood by Frank Parrott and stars John Daner as Paladin, with Ben Wright as Hayboy and Virginia Gregg as Miss Wong. Tonight's story was specially written for Have Gun Will Travel by Thomas Hanley. Featured in the cast were Tim Graham, Harry Bartell, and Don Diamond. This is Hugh Douglas, inviting you to join us again next week when CBS Radio presents Have Gun Will Travel.